Hello and welcome to Celebrating 31 Expressions of Light. I am Reverend Ryan Alexander, and this is the handsome Reverend Dan Granda. And we are Soul Evolution Collaborative, and we're so pleased to have you join us in this 31-day experience. And today is the very last day. It's been an amazing experience. It was last year, and it's been an equally amazing experience this year to take a little time each night to really focus on a expression of light and how we can embody that in our everyday lives. And so, as we move into this particular time of year, we celebrate this elemental foundation of the universe and begin to actively create more space for light in our collective experience of humanity. So if you've missed any of the evenings of our expressions of light this December, all of these, you can go back, and they've been archived on Facebook and our YouTube channel. You can go back and enjoy these expressions over and over again. It doesn't actually have to be just December. But like so many that have come before us, we have set aside this particular time of year to celebrate the light. And so Dr. Ernest Holmes says in The Science of Mind, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was life, and the Word was light. And the light through law produced form, and the created form turned to the light. And the light of consciousness dawned. And humans beheld the light and walked in it, and the light was all." So now let us breathe in the beauty and wonder of this day, this time, this beautiful now moment. So celebrating and honoring light is found in traditions all over the world. It is recognizing the importance of light, especially during this time of year when the days are shorter, that light continues to remain at the center of spirituality. So light is a divine quality that illumines and enlightens. It is the source of all that is. It is that which fills in all the spaces. It is that which has always been. And so not only are we honoring the physical light that illumines our world, but even more so that light that resides within each one of us. In the beginning was the light, and it was good. Light takes many forms and shines through many expressions. And this month, we have been setting aside this time to honor and celebrate the importance of those many forms.
And so today we celebrate the idea of knowing as an expression of light. To know means to be in full awareness of. It is clarity and certainty within our awareness that is beyond believing or thinking something. This is important because through knowing and knowing that we know, we create our individual worlds and lives that really belong to us. Knowing directs us to give our gifts, receive goodness, find our joy, peace, and prosperity. Knowing provides a lens which filters and directs the light we receive into our inner kind of operating code as conscious spiritual beings. Light which is refracted and reflected back to us in our experience. Today's reading is from Ernest Holmes in The Science of Mind, and he says, "We are thinking, willing, knowing, conscious centers of life. We are surrounded by, immersed in, and there is flowing through us a creative something. Call it what you will. The sum total of all of our thought, will, purpose, and belief creates a tendency in this law that causes it to react to us according to the sum total of that belief." And as we seek to experience a greater awareness of this expression of light, of knowingness as an expression of light, consider the following activity as a way to embody and explore this idea in a practical way. Look at your life, either today, this evening, or tomorrow. Look at your life as a mirror into what you really know and what you wish you knew. Perhaps pretend you are just an observer watching someone else's life, your life, for clues to their knowing? What is showing up without struggle or question? What are you working on that just doesn't seem to be happening yet? Perhaps you are not fully knowing the thing as part of you. Just notice and observe rather than trying to fix it or being critical or adding judgment or a spin on it. Just simply know, observe and know. So let us conclude this time, really this whole month, this whole 31-day experience with setting one final intention. And so we know that we can establish an experience of knowing, of that deep belief, new beliefs. If there are beliefs that know, if there's a knowing that doesn't work, if there are beliefs that aren't working for us, we can create a new sense of knowing, of who we are, of what we are about how we show up. We are these individualizations of the power for good. That is really the one and only power that shows up, right? We are that same thing. We are made up of all of the same stuff that has ever been. And so we are what it is, right? We live and move and experience life within and as this thing. And so we simply just set the intention that knowing, a sense of knowingness, wells up from within in our experience, that we know what it is we desire. We know that experience. We know the experience of that desire in form. And so we experience joy and freedom and love and abundance and all that is good in life. And so I guess we are concluding this 31-day thing. So thank you. I know we say every night, thank you for being here and joining in, and whether you're watching and doing the activities every day or some of the days or whatever, but thank you for being along in this journey with us, even if it's been one day or all the days or some of the days. I know this has been transformative for me yet again. It was last year, it is this year again, and so I know that is true for many others as well.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. And I know like each day has just been like this like layered experience, and it's created just a little bit more space, especially in this time of year. I think that's the importance of just creating those little cracks of space, little cracks for the light to get in, little cracks for that knowing to get in, and then to be able to then begin to live from those new spaces, those spaces that we have created through setting aside, special times like this. And so we appreciate everyone coming along with the journey with us. And like you said, you can always rewatch it, but we will definitely be back next December with
you can do 31 days whenever you want.
Yeah, and mix and match, right? It doesn't have to be in order.
Cool. Awesome.
As always, thank you for tuning in.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon.
Yes.